I don't know if you can see that color in that skyline. It's a little color in there. It could be beautiful. It could be. But I think it's some influences going on. Some kind of way, things ain't what they seem no more. Some kind of way, things are not what they seem no more. May 27th, 2025. Things are not what they seem. Things are not what they seem. Things are not what we were taught are actually real. Things we've been taught, and some of us have now lived several decades, many decades for some of y'all. Maybe me. But everything we was ever taught as a kid, especially if you say you had a good family and you love the Lord and you always just want to help people and you wanted to be the best you can be, and that was your goal for life. So you thought, so you wanted. And then the programming started from infancy, from inception actually, to infancy. The rules and regulations are thrust upon us. Then preschool, kindergarten. Then first grade was a big one. Then middle school, 8th grade, high school, college, military, job, marriage, boyfriend, church, politics, school. And we done took up, then peer pressure, relationship, bad ones and good ones. And all of them things we interacted with helped develop our mindset, have helped develop our persona. A persona is a combination of all identities. And you just, with no definition of who you are, you have just become something that you don't know who you are. So many folk just don't know who they are. You can ask someone, a group of people, let's say 10 people, tell me something good about yourself. And you can find out that could be a very taunting task. It's something about a description that you give of yourself, we just can't properly identify it because we don't know who we are. You going up, they tell you, always be good, don't do no bad. You always have a good life. Don't never steal, you'll have a good life. Just marry, have kids, and work, you're gonna have an amazing life. Just don't smoke, drink, or mess with other vices, you'll have a nice, healthy, strong life. And just pray, 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 pray. And you'll have your heart's desire. And then they ingrain us with positive, motivating sayings from particular texts. And then we just take these texts, which are not in any kind of proper context, to produce this power that you're asking for, or this solution, or this breakthrough in your life. It seems to not happen sometimes, most times, because for all this stuff they instilled in us by how magnificently and wonderfully we made, all the stuff they instilled in us that God told the other gods, let us make man. Oh, that was gonna bother some of y'all. Y'all do a little study and get over it. But he asked us, God, let us make man in our image and our likeness. And then he breathed himself in us. And then he said, God has placed all his power in earthen vessels. He said that in the tongue lies the power of life and death, success and failure, abundance and scarcity, healing and sickness, peace and war. Oh my, let me get off of that right now, because I lost my thoughts. But anyway, it's time to become you. And it happens the instant. That happens the very instant. The very instant you say no more. No more. We got to do like government doing now. Halt on all spending. We're not spending another crime penny on, I don't care what kind of program it is. I don't care how many people you say it help. We have no more money. I don't know if you ever been there. Well, you didn't have no more money. I don't know if you ever been there. But there's something about not having no more money make you stop. Make you stop spending. Woo! But anyway, change the mindset. You say no more, it stops here. Right here. Oh, come on, you young ladies. Now, there might be some young ladies listening. And you marry Junebug, a knucklehead, or you marry Suavo, well, he too sexy for his shirt, baby. But you find out since you been with these knuckleheads, your life has been a living hell. You don't want Suavo no more. He said, no more. No more. You ain't trying to have a baby so they can have good hair. You don't want Suavo so you can get pregnant, your baby have good hair. Maybe be light-skinned. Oh, brothers, I know your buddy laughing, brothers. Huh? Somebody laying with them fat little girls in the neighborhood. They ain't getting pregnant by themselves. Somebody messing with them. Okay, let me get back on point. Anyway, become. You are you. Become. Take the persona off. Come out of your shadow. Come out of your ego. And go into thriving mode. Become. Because everything in this world that's here, it's enough for everybody here to be a billionaire, a quadrillionaire. It's so much stuff here. But they want this all in the power of a few people to rule and govern us, and they call us laborers. I know y'all think the Department of Labor is nice and pretty. No, that's slavery. The Department of Labor is slavery. We free being people. Man, if you make apple pie and I like it, I say, hey, I'll give you $5 for that apple pie. Man, that's your business right there. You know how to make a bed, best bed ever. When I was in the military, you had to make that bed. And man, that bed got to be so tight that when that drill sergeant throw that cord up in the air, when that cord hit that mattress, it better bounce, it better flip. It got to bounce and flip, baby. Because if it didn't, oh, they tore your whole bed set up. And then they tore everybody else's bed set up in your I forget the word, sleeping place. And now you mad, but you ain't nowhere near as mad as the muscles you called to get their things tore up. And they may have a little surprise for you later. Get you some bandages. Get you some ice. You're going to have a little surprise. Become you, man. Just become you. You are the best person on this planet. All what you've been through, no other person on the planet could have went through it the way you did. And you're still strong. Now just operate in the field of abundance. Today I am abundant. Why? Because I say so. I believe it. I know it. I feel it. And then go do something that's abundant. Take a walk. Go outside. Get some air. That's the biggest part of abundance is your health. Your health is the biggest part of abundance. That's the greatest abundance you can ever have is good health, proper health. health where you don't have all these itises and all these pills, forever pills. Whoever heard of a forever pill? I think they got some pills you're going to have to take if you go to heaven. It's mandatory. It's mandatory. Anyway, I love each and every one of y'all. Real quick. Don't seek, attract. Real quick. Don't beg, align. Don't keep asking for stuff, align. Don't keep praying for stuff, align. Once you align yourself with your thought, your precise thought, and what that thought is good and promising and producing, and put emotion with that thought, that you feel it, you smell it, you touch it, you want it. Oh my. And then see yourself in it, being it, driving it, holding it, feeling it, hugging it, whatever that thing is you like. Put all them things together, and you have just created your new future. And it ain't the future that you're 30, you'll get it when you're 70. It ain't the new future that you're 60, you'll get this great thing when you're 80. It starts now. Once you say no more scarcity, no more survival mode living, and once and for all, the war is over. The war of sin and all this stuff, it's over, man. It ain't even about that mess no more. It's about you being the best person you possibly can be. Just fruitful, delightful, joyous, peace. All you try to do is help others and don't hurt nobody. Have a good day.